Listen, this is my 5th time recording this, y'all. So when y'all see this, know it took 5 takes. Anyways, if y'all hear squeaking, it's my chair or my little loud bracelet. Or my loud husband in the background, and he's on daddy duty. So if you hear my child hollering, it's because, he's not doing a very good job. So moving forward, we're gonna jump into this video, and it's a lot of details that's about to be withheld. I know I'm gonna have a lot of close family and friends watching this, and I know if I share too much information, it'll kind of point out who I'm talking about and stuff like that. So I am going to refrain from sharing names. I'm gonna speak solely on me and how I was affected directly from this situation, because that's all I can speak on. You know what I mean? It's not my place to speak on anyone else and how it affected them. Moving forward. So just to brief you on my background. When I grew up in an all-black household. I said when I grew up, but growing up, I grew up in an all-black household. And as you can see, I do not look 100% African American. And I faced a lot of adversities growing up. I was told I wasn't black enough, or I was a cracker, or hell, I was Hispanic. I heard it all. And you wouldn't think school-age children could be so brutal, but let me tell you. So it's a lot. It's a lot. This is not something that stemmed overnight, basically, and this is why I'm sharing that. This is something that I've dealt with for a very long time. I'm 26 years old. Nobody should be 26 years old dealing with identity issues, and that's what led me to take this test again. And let me tell you why I say again. So when I first took an ancestry test, it was about 3 years ago. And I ordered the test, and as you know, or if you don't know, you're shipped a tube where you put your saliva sample in there, then you put it in a package and you mail it back off. 3 weeks after I did that, I thought I was receiving my results when they sent me an email, but no. I'm sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy either, because I just realized I was rocking, my nerves bad. But yeah, I thought it was my results, but it wasn't. It was them telling me that they needed another sample because my saliva wasn't enough in my kit that I sent in, so they couldn't proceed with the DNA testing. And they were going to send me another kit free of charge. And I don't know why I never redid it. I don't know if it's because I was kind of let down, or I was just like, okay, whatever, maybe I don't need to know. I don't know what it was, but I kept up with that kit for a very long time, and they eventually misplaced it. Never did it again. So skip forward to May, the beginning of May of this year, 2020. So May 2020, I ordered a DNA test. It came pretty quickly, and I sent it back the same day I got it. Same day. I think it was right before the mail truck stopped running to collect mail from the little things, Anyways, so I sent in my kit. I probably sent too much spit this time, because I was like, y'all not telling me, this time that it was an invalid sample. So yeah, and it's so nasty. I don't know if it's just me, but just spit. I don't know what it is, possibly vegetable. But yeah, so after I sent it in, I went home and made my account online, because they update you, throughout the whole process. They let you know what stage your sample's in, and yada, yada, yada. So again, jumping forward to the 20th of May, I got my results, and it was like late at night. So when I clicked on the link, I didn't even look at my results. Like, I gave my phone to my husband. So he's looking at the phone, and he's like, meanwhile I'm looking at him, going off his facial expression. So I'm like, okay, what does it mean? What is it saying? So when I looked at the phone, I kind of see why his face was scrambled up, because let me tell you my results, and I'm gonna have the picture somewhere so you can see the screenshot too. But anyways, at the very top, 39% England, Wales, and Northeastern Europe. So at the very top, European. Moving on. 24% Nigeria, 11% Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu peoples, 11% Ireland and Scotland, 4% Norway, 4% Mali, 3% Sweden, 2% Benin Togo, 1% Senegal, 1% Indigenous Americas. So basically, straight up black and white. And again, that'd be fine and dandy if that's what I knew, if that's what I, you know what I mean, if that's what I grew up being told. Like I said earlier, grew up in an all black household. So when I saw white at the top of my list, basically, I was just like, okay, where's that coming from? So I tried to think back in my mind, like, do I remember ever having any white family members? And I didn't, like friends, yeah, sure, friends of the family, yeah, but not directly to me. So of course I called my mom and I asked my mom, I was like, hey, you got some explaining to do, man, because something ain't adding up. And initially that's what made me take the test in the first place, because I was like, I want to know what I am. So she, long story short, she did not tell me anything the first day when I came to her. Aside from being sent your ethnicity estimates, you are also sent a list of DNA matches, and your DNA matches are people that, of course, share common DNA with you. So at the top of my list was this lady, and I was like, who is this? And I can't remember if I messaged her that night or early that morning, because again, my results came really late. So I don't know. It might have been like late that night or early in the morning. But long story short, I had reached out to her and I found out that she is my half-sibling. So yeah, I was like, oh, I got a sister, But yeah, I will forever be thankful for meeting her. She was like the missing key to a lot of closed doors, and just kind of led me in the right direction, gave me information I needed to know, stuff like that, and that kind of gave me the head start I needed in my journey. I did so much research. I reached out to so many family members, so many, you know what I mean, for all this to become reality. Again, I'm still taking it in because I just found out my result. I'm tongue tied out. It's like I'm talking so fast and so. But I just found out my results on the 20th of May. So again, this is still very fresh because today is just July 12th. It's a lot of information to take in, especially at 26, finding out you're adopted and you got siblings all over the place. Moving on. So yeah, it was a few days after I found out about my ethnicity that my mother finally came forward and was like, okay, so you're adopted. We parked and we talked, and she shared a lot of things with me. She told me that not only was I adopted, but I had other half siblings on from my biological mother's side. And it was weird because she said it was these two girls that I never forgot in my childhood, because we used to play with each other. I thought those were my playmates, you know what I mean? And I was told that they were foster kids, not knowing I was a foster child myself, not knowing we were sisters. But it's weird how the brain works, because I never forgot about them. I never forgot about those two girls. Never. And I was small. I was like 3 or 4, and I never forgot these girls. Come to find out, they were my siblings. The crazy part is there are a total of 9 of us on my biological mother's side. So imagine that to my surprise, And then on my biological father's side, I would say 4 plus, because yeah, on my biological father's side, it's about 4 plus. Like I said, this is still very new, still very fresh, and I'm still piecing a lot of this together still. So yeah, but this has been a crazy journey. I am glad to be in contact with those who are glad to be in contact with me. So like I said, I don't expect anything for anybody, you know what I mean? Because so much time has passed. We're all adults. We all have our own lives. And that's another thing, is like, as adults, we're just supposed to push forward. You know what I mean? Like, I think we forget, like, our health, our mental health, and our emotional health, our emotional well-being are so important. And it's like sometimes we get so busy and caught up in our lives and our daily routines and stuff like that, that we just throw that under the rug and just keep moving because we have to. But it's not healthy, and that's a toxic habit that I've been working with, because it's like I like to help people, you know, and I can't help people if home base isn't right. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not complete and I'm not fully me, myself, I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help them. I can't help nobody. You know, it starts with us. So this was another reason that led me to find the answers, because I'm like, I need to close this chapter in my life. Like, this is things I struggled with as a child. I should not still be facing issues with my identity, where I come from, my background, you know what I mean? And so many things just never added up. I didn't look like nobody, you know, that like certain traits, certain characteristics, it just wasn't there, you know, and everybody wants to feel familiar, or like, oh, okay, I see, oh, that's the family nose, or that's the family chin, or, oh, okay, that's where I got the eye color from, you know, that none of that was there. Hell, it's important to even know, like, certain health issues, if certain health issues are hereditary, you know, that's so important to know where you come from. But again, I understood why my mom kept that from me, because she wanted to protect me. Me being a mother, I understand. I do, because nobody wants to find out that they were put into the foster care system as a baby because both of their parents were high at the time of their birth. So yeah, like, that's a lot. that's a lot. There's no nice way to say that or to share that with somebody. But again, this wasn't the first time or second time or third time I asked about being adopted. I asked in elementary, I asked in middle school, I asked in high school, you know, I asked as an adult, you know, continuously. That's what led me up to getting a test to get answers, not because of the adoption part, but because I knew something was missing. Like, I wanted to know what I was, you know. But that, like, there was a little voice in the back of my head that was saying, girl, are you adopted, you know, but it was never to the point of me confirming it. Like, I thought it, but I never confirmed it. So yeah, it's a lot, and I just hope that this video helps somebody who is going through something similar, or they want to find answers or whatever. Take a test, you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna do all the footwork, but it will tell you as far as what you are. So if that's what you're looking for, it will definitely tell you. If you feel like you have other family members out there and they have taken tests as well, it will lead you to them, you know what I mean? But if you're looking for more than that, or if you're in a situation like myself, you got to work with what you have. You got to take that DNA test first, find out what you are, you know, reach out to, you know, your DNA matches. You know, you got to work somewhere, you got to start somewhere. I mean, there's so much. I feel like I'm missing something, I don't know. But again, my mom will always be my mom, you know, first and foremost. And I know a lot of people hold resentment in their heart when they find out they're adopted, but that's not the case with me. With me, I just wanted the truth, you know, like, I respect honesty. You know, tell me the truth before you tell me a lie. Like, I want the brutal, honest truth, even if it's gonna cut me deep, you know, I want that. You know, that's what I respect, not a lie. Anybody can tell a pretty lie, you know what I mean? It makes something sound good. It's not what I want. So that was my biggest issue, but I love my mom. My mom will forever be my mom. My mom did not have to take me in, you know what I mean? My mom was living her best life, you know, so she did not have to take me in and love me and give me a good life, you know. Was my life perfect? Hells to the fuck no. But, you know, I can't complain. Like, just hearing different stories and different things, you know, not like I'm comparing my life or anything, but it's just, you know, it could have been worse. It could have been way worse. And I love my mom, and like I said, I know I'm gonna have family members watching this, close families and friends watching this. So again, this isn't for you. This is for me, because it affected me deeply. It definitely affected me, and I can finally close this chapter in my life and move forward because I got the closure I needed, you know. So yeah, and I'm glad to be in contact with anyone who is glad to be in contact with me. I don't expect anything from anybody. I'm not the type to ever force relationships or anything with anybody. So that's just me, and that's kind of where I am right now. Just taking things in, still absorbing all this new information and just applying it and moving forward like I always do. So yeah, and this is not what I expected when I made this YouTube channel. I did not expect something so serious, like I watch content like this all the time, and it's crazy because as I was waiting for my results, I was watching adoption stories and ancestry results. So you will probably see me in the comment section like so serious, like on a lot of these videos. You'll see me like, can't wait for my results. Oh, this is a great video. You know what I mean? But never did I imagine my story being very similar to theirs or being wild like this, because I'm telling you, this, if I could really share all the details, y'all would be like, oh my god, this is like a Lifetime movie network channel, movie, whatever, however that goes. But like it's so surreal. It's so surreal. And it's like, again, the 20th of May is when I found out my results. A few days after that, I found out I was adopted. Today's just July 12th. So it is a lot of information to take in such little time. I was very emotional. There are days I cried my eyes out. There are days like I don't want to get out the bed, like I was depressed, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And then I just found the my siblings on my biological mother's side just 2 weeks ago? Like, was it 2 weeks? About 2 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago. So this is really fresh. Like, it was always something after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next. It was like a hit back to back, you know what I mean? Just reaching out to different family members and them introducing me to this family member, meeting this family member and this family member, and then finding out I lost family members. So there's so much time that was lost, that I can't get back. So I'm worried about moving forward, but that's why this was important to me. Family. Like I said, I'm not expecting anything. This was mainly to, close that chapter in my life to where I know my identity, I know where I come from, I know where certain traits come from or whatever, that's what I wanted. That's it. So I know a lot of people be like, well, dang, like, how are you functioning right now? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, but believe it or not, this is the only thing that made sense ever. You know what I mean? This is the only thing that made sense. Because this whole time, I had so many questions. Like, nobody should grow up having information like that withheld from them. Like, I understand why, like I said, but at a certain age, I just feel like if someone's still constantly asking, that means in the back of their mind, they know something. So, what's the difference from sharing that with them and confirming their suspicions, whatever. Don't talk about me. I'm a little slow. Don't talk about me. But no, all jokes aside, I really do hope this encourages somebody. You know what I mean? If you are going through something similar, do your research. Take a test. Find out. But first and foremost, ask your parents. That's if you suspect you're adopted. If not, please don't do that. Don't do that. But again, nothing makes sense. I didn't look like nobody. I was even told by family members that I was adopted. It was 2 different occasions when I was younger, and it was always during like an argument. You know, as kids, you fuss over toys, fuss over little stuff, and it was 2 younger cousins that told me that. So I was like, okay, so these little incidents, it's so much I can share, but I won't, because again, it'd be revealing too much. But there's so many different incidents that happened that led me to believing something wasn't right, something wasn't adding up. So yeah, but again, when I made this channel, I did not think I would have such like serious content, you know what I mean? Like couple vlogs. I thought I was gonna do that because I'm funny. My husband can keep up, but I'm the funny one, so thought we could make some videos or something, or I don't know, like hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, life updates. I just moved to South Carolina 3-4 weeks ago. But no, about now it's a month, almost a month. Just got a new car. I just got a Dodge Charger, and I'm excited because I want to do some mods on it. The only thing I've done so far is put 10 on it. So, you know, I'm like all new to the Mopar gang, and like I want to do mods to my car, you know, be in the car groups with y'all, you know. So that's a whole bunch of stuff. I was all over the place with my ideas for videos, but I did not think that I would be talking about adoption, you know, and how Ancestry DNA kind of like jumpstart that journey. So yeah, this is me sharing my story, and yeah, I will see you guys in some other videos, some less serious videos. Hopefully I can put some smiles on your faces, and we can continue to, I don't know, grow together with this channel. Let's see where this goes, because I didn't really take this serious, but I just felt obligated to share this. I really did. I felt like my story would help somebody, and if it doesn't, that's okay. You know, if this gave you something to watch, okay. But alrighty, y'all, I will see y'all later.